Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction. Today we're talking about Michael Conley and his injury to his lower back. Apparently Michael Conley fractured some lower vertebrae in his lower back and it's not looking good for him. He's out 4 to 6 weeks, mainly 6 weeks. They said the injury can cure itself basically by him getting rest. And this doesn't bode well for somebody who's just signed a 5-year, $153 million deal. I mean, literally, Michael Conley is supposed to be getting paid $30 million a year. And he's just been injury ridden. And this new contract doesn't help because the fans were expecting so much from the Grizzlies. You know, Michael Conley has been injured in the past. You remember he had to wear a mask. He's had ankle injuries. He's had all kinds of injuries. And now for this, you know, you got to really feel for him because of the simple fact that you could tell he puts a lot of time in. He puts a lot of work in. He works on his game. You could tell like every year he gets a little bit better. This year he's averaging the most points in his career, 19.2. He had like 5 assists per game. So he was approaching that upper echelon, like top 10 point guards. You know, if he's not already there. And for him to get injured like this makes absolutely no sense, and it hurts. The Grizzlies are 11-7, and you know if they kept going the way that they were going, they could be a playoff bound team. But like last year, they were injury ridden. This year, it looks like they're gonna have the same kind of bug. You know, Chandler Parsons is out, and it's not even the knee that he had the surgeries on. It's the other knee that is a bone bruise. Zach Randolph's out on family bereavement. Then you have they have a guy Ennis. He's out due to a calf. I mean, just so many injuries, and now they have to think quick, fast, in a hurry. Who is going to replace Michael Conley? They have 2 rookies, or one guy from the D League and a rookie. I mean, you can't really expect them to be able to run a team. So they're bringing in Kendall Marshall, Tony Douglas, and another guy, I don't even remember his name, to work them out to see if they could, you know, sign them up to a quick 10-day contract, see how it works out, and then, you know, eventually they could continue for the 6 weeks. But, I mean, this is like the worst news you could possibly hear. And, like, from the injury, it's not even like it is not like he, like, hit the ground too hard or anything. It's just, like, just fractures. Just not natural wear and tear. And this is the thing you got to decide with the Grizzlies. Like, the Grizzlies spent over $200 million. They said they spent like $247 million on free agency, and that includes Parsons. That includes Michael Conley. For them to not get production from those guys, absolutely makes no sense, and it sucks. It's not a good feeling. And the thing that you got to really think about here is with this new collective bargaining agreement coming up, you're wondering if these owners say, you know what, like the NFL does it, you know what, no more guaranteed contracts. How about we do this? We'll give you guaranteed money up front, but you know we reserve the right to choose year 2, year 3, you're out of here. See what I'm saying? Because these people are investing millions of dollars, even though the money might be borrowed from the bank. You know, it's like credit system. You know how the owners, what they do, they get other people to build their stadiums. You know, the rich just keep getting richer, and they know all the loopholes and know what to do. But even if it's borrowed money or if it's their own money that they're putting up, $247 million for people to be injured and not be able to play, it's a waste of money. And I think this might be setting a precedent where the owners might come to the table and say, you know what, we've been spending big money. You guys want big money, we'll give you the big money. Due to the last CBA, you know we got contract deals with ESPN, billions of dollars, $7 billion, ABC, ESPN, CNBC Sports, whatever the case is. You know we have that money. That's fine. We'll pay you whatever you want, but no more guaranteed contracts. Like what if that happens? That would be like crazy. That would be like turning the NBA to the Wild Wild West, where every year a star player or a great player, they could just sign a 1-year deal, get paid whatever they want to pay, $20, $30 million, and then next year they're gone. They're out to the next team. You know, because if you watch the NFL, everybody moves around due to the fact that there's no guaranteed contracts. So, you know, anybody can get cut at any given time. And that being said, you know, it's just like the Wild Wild West. That's why it's so much parity. And I think from this Michael Conley issue with injury, and there's multiple guys out here with injuries. You know, with the injuries and the amount of money coming into play, you got to figure this is in the back of the GM's mind, and they will bring this up. I guarantee they have to bring this up. And in terms of Michael Conley, man, you know, hold your head up. Hopefully, you get better sooner than later. And I know you take care. I know he takes care of his body, but that goes to tell you it's just like playing basketball at an elite level. There's so much wear and tear on your body that you just don't even know where it's coming from half the time. That's why a lot of guys they got the crazy sleep chambers. They have a Segway so they don't like walk a lot of steps because they're running a lot. They have special kind of shoes. They have special kinds of beds because anything can keep you out and your team suffers. Because now where do the Grizzlies turn to? The only person they can turn to is Marc Gasol. And one man doesn't make the entire show. I mean, a one man can be like a one man band like Russell Westbrook, like only up to a certain point. You need help. So hopefully Grizzlies can figure out that help. I don't have any answers. I'm not a GM. I don't envy the GM that I don't want to be in that GM shoes right now. This is Vlad from Hoops Junction with Hoops Meets Hoopla. Peace.